Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick video on ticker DJT, Trump Media and Technology Group. I usually focus on penny stocks, but I wanted to do a video on this one because it's a pretty popular stock. So today we saw it start out a little bit pump during pre-market, then it dropped and pumped back up. It dropped again, and it's going kind of sideways around the $26 level. So if you scan out, you can see that a week ago it was 29, but it was also 25. And then if you look back even further, you could see where it pumped to 41 and then came down to where it's at now. And if you scan back even further on the yearly, you can see that it pumped pretty high at one point up to 66, then came all the way down to 22. Then it went all the way back up to 54. Then it came all the way down after a little while to 27 and a half. Then it went up, then it went down, then it went up, then it went down. And right now it's down. So I'd pretty consistently call this the buy zone, but it might be losing a little steam because the highs are coming down from where they were, if you can see right there. So I would expect it to pump again, but possibly only a little bit in the short term. What it's going to do in the long term, we can only speculate. If you scan out to the 5-year, you could see that it pumped even more after it first IPO'd, pumped all the way up to the 90s, 94, and then down to 43, and then back up to 97, and then all the way down to 13. So this stock is a mover. It likes to go. So if you take a look at the swing trade bot on the DJT, you can see that today it has no bullish signals. All it has is the NR7, which is the narrowest range in the past 7 trading days, which means the range is tightening up. And usually range contraction leads to range expansion. And if it's not going to go down, then it's going to go sideways or it's going to go up. It all depends on volume and news. All right. So if we look here on the tip ranks, we take a peek and see who owns DJT. Well, DJT is 60% insiders. That's a lot of insiders. That's only 30% of the float is tradable. And then if you want to look at the technical analysis on tip ranks, you can see that the technical analysis consensus for the 1 day is a buy. The technical analysis consensus for the 1 week is a buy, and the 1 month is also a buy. All right. So then the next thing you look at is the FinViz and see what kind of news it's had recently. It says the last one on here was today. It said Trump media reports scant revenue, and soaring operation loss. So it's not making any money, so they say. Okay, well, to that, I look back and I say, if you know anything about the Trump NFTs that got released back in 2023, you can look on here and see that the Trump NFTs did a 445% spike in sales over 24 hours, generating approximately $186,000 following news of his indictment. A 350% surge in sales coinciding with the buzz surrounding his potential role as House Speaker. No specific date mentioned. And you could do all this kind of research yourself. I just use Brave AI. I put in the question or the prompt that I want to use, and I just click answer with AI, and it gives me an AI answer, and then I go from there. So if you look here on American Bulls with DJT, it says to stay short. So that's telling you that the bottom isn't in yet, according to this website. But this website is not always right, and it is often wrong. You can look down here and see that on this call right here, on this buy call they did on 8-2, they lost money, and they said that was not good. That's why there's an X by it. Also, it says bullish harami on the daily for a signal. So that's telling you there is a bullish signal today. So that combined with the signal on swing trade bot that's telling you NR7 might give you a little hint but I would also look at the volume on the daily. How's the volume doing? Are we having a volume surge, or are we having a short supply of volume? So if you look on here, you see average volume is 3 million, 3.5 million, and it only got under 2 million. So the volume's just not there. So I wouldn't expect this stock to pump unless there's news. You got to really watch the news and see if something related to Trump is happening. Um, so I don't really have much else on this one for you. Um, I would be very cautious in taking a big position at this point until you're pretty certain that the bottom is in. But as you saw from the 5 year, this stock is a real mover, has a lot of potential. A lot of people have eyes on it, and especially for a long-term position, it might be something that you want to consider. All right. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are purely for entertainment purposes. You can win and lose money in the stock market. Don't listen to some guy on the internet and base your opinions solely on that. Do your own due diligence and research. And if you like this kind of content and you want to support my videos, please consider liking and subscribing to my videos. And that way you can get these videos when they first come out and get your eyes on these tickers that you may or may not have on your radar. All right. Good luck out there.